What's poppin'? It's David. So, BGC 2020 Championship just ended. So, a new trailer came out for Scarlet and Violet for the next, I guess, competitive Pokemon gameplay. So, we're gonna give it a watch, a reaction, just live reaction, and also see maybe a breakdown afterwards. Who knows? The possibilities are endless. So, let's watch this. I have not seen this yet, so. Alright, so obviously the names of the games. New additions bring more excitement to Pokemon battles. What the hell does that mean? Oh, great, so. Oh shit, new mon? Holy shit! Cyclizar, Dragon Normal? Shedtail creates a substitute, then swaps places with a party Pokemon? That is the most broken. Oh my god. That is so incredibly strong. That is insanely strong. Mirror Herd copies an opponent's stat increase when consumed. Oh, that's fucking sick. Oh my god, what is happening right now? Okay, so this is the new crystallization mechanic. Alright, Colossal, yeah, he's a new water type. But does he take the ability though? Oh, the steam engine? Oh. Alright, so they're already starting to show off a couple of the strats. Loaded dice makes multi-strike moves more likely to hit more times. Interesting. Wonder what the percent chance is. Because if it's not a guarantee, it still might not be good. But, okay, Gallade. Tyranitar. Ghost-type Tyranitar immune to the fighting moves. People were talking about this, by the way. Let's see, Terra Blast changes type when the user is paralyzed. Okay. It's almost like a hidden power in a way. Awesome. That was sick. That was insane. Okay. So game's coming out in November. We gotta go back and watch this. Okay. New additions. Alright. Also, just this cloister looks clean. The shadows there look clean. This new mon looks sick as fuck. Cyclizar. So obviously this is has to be the pre-evolution of Miraidon or Koraidon, whatever game you play. Do not think that this will be competitively viable because it's probably going to be like an under evolved legendary, so its stats aren't going to be great. Dragon Normal. Interesting typing. We've had Drampa have this typing before. Drampa doesn't see a lot of play. Typing's interesting though. I think the only problem with this typing is you get more weaknesses from this than you do advantages. So like normally when you have paired typing such as like water and ground, you're getting rid of like one of your weaknesses, but for this it doesn't seem like you get rid of any of your weaknesses. Ice Dragon Fairy you're still weak to, and fighting you're still weak to. Offensively this probably isn't that bad, but also since this is under evolved, it's probably not doing that much damage. We'll see though when the game comes out. Alright, so it's got a new move, Shedtail. Creates a substitute, then swap places with a party Pokemon in waiting. Okay, so this is insanely broken. So two things happen. You get a substitute. So this is essentially a 2-in-1 baton pass and a substitute, which is so broken because you can set up a sub and switch out. Like you're getting the initiative. You're switching out, getting the initiative, and also like if you're faster, if you do take a hit, it's like you just took 25%, that's it, to switch out to a free mon with like full health or something. This is incredibly strong. I wonder if stats also come with it. Like if you baton pass this with stats, that would be absolutely insane. Also, if this move gets passed around to like every mon that has like a tail, it is going to be incredibly broken. Hopefully this is just a move that's like for legendaries, and maybe they'll keep it out of OU. but this is so incredibly broken, it's insane. Because like, even for example, if your opponent is like setting up, you just switch out to a substitute, you get a substitute, switch out to a Pokemon, that Pokemon keeps the substitute, like then that Pokemon's taking absolutely no damage, and it can basically defend off that that potential setup or sweep that it was doing. This move is incredibly broken and will definitely be seeing competitive play. Alright, so let's see what else we have. Yeah, see, shed its tail to create a decoy, and then Magneto comes in with the substitute. That's so broken. Alright, so then we see here the Azumarill Belly Drums. Mirror Herb copies an opponent's stat increases when consumed. That's pretty interesting. So, but it's kind of hard to determine whether this is good, because you have to know whether your opponent is setting up. Like, you have to have your Pokemon out at the same time when your opponent's setting up. So like, this wouldn't be the same thing as like Ditto impostoring your stats. It's a little bit different because, like, you know, say you had a Azumarill in with a Belly Drum +6 attack. You can't just switch in this Sea Titan with a Mirror Herb and it's gonna instantly copy it. Like, your Pokemon has to be in with the Mirror Herb to copy the stats, which I don't know if it's good, because most of the time if something's setting up on you, it means that you can't hit it super effectively, or like you're not doing a lot of damage. So I don't think if you also got a stat increase that it would really benefit you. I'm not sure. This might see some competitive play, but I mean, most of the time a lot of the herbs don't see a lot of competitive play. So this one will definitely be interesting, probably really gimmicky, if anything. It would be sick to copy someone's Dragon Dance though. Or like for this situation, you copied a Belly Drum. But also, like, you have to be very careful because, I mean, you have to switch in. You have to know, like, there's very few Pokemon that have Belly Drum anyways. Plus, you're going to have to be able to live, like, a hit. Like, this Azumarill has Aqua Jet. Like, you copied its moves. I hope you're killing it. Because if not, it's just Aqua Jetting you, and you could potentially die. I think Titan's probably slow, but we'll see. Yeah, I don't know how much competitive play this one will see. Probably a little bit gimmicky, but definitely a cool item. They've been adding a lot of cool items. So, what's next? Rotom. So this has to deal with the gimmick. The terastallizing. This is gonna be insanely broken. So there's like this whole thing with terastallizing. You can change your type. So essentially here, Colossal has an ability Steam Engine, where if it gets hit with a water or fire type moves, it gets +6 attack. This was used like early on in VGC to get like weakness policy, you Aqua Jet, your own Colossal, you get +6 speed, and then you're just knocking everything out with whatever the max move for Rock or max move Flare. So doing this is actually super interesting because also all Pokemon in this generation are going to be able to terastallize. It's definitely going to be unique. This is just like one example of really cool strategy that you could do. You get hit with a Hydro Pump, like say for example from this Rotom, and then you're taking absolutely no damage, but you're getting the benefits of Colossal Speed Engine. So it's kind of interesting. I think it probably is viable competitively because you're still getting the benefits, but also I think you're losing your stab. So once you become this water type, your typing also becomes water. They do apparently have a move like later on in this video where you basically get like a move based on the terastallizing. But I think for sleeping with Colossal, you're gonna want like that rock fire combination. Especially if those aren't stab, they're not going to be doing much. This mechanic will be very interesting. It's going to cause a whole bunch of variety in the game, which is super good. But it's hard to tell whether Pokemon that are like underrated will actually benefit from this, or if like the Pokemon that are already overused will just become extremely overpowered with this. It's definitely interesting. Alright. And I think this is the new item. Yeah. Loaded dice. Makes multi-strike moves more likely to hit more times. So, this is a weird item because most of the time no one uses these like 2 to 5 hit moves except if you're already skill linked. So, in order for the loaded dice to be good, this is to have like a way high percent chance to like hit multiple times. Otherwise, it's like, why would you use this? Like, if you're getting a 10% chance, like, increase every time, I don't know, it might not be good. Especially, you think about the moves that are often skill linked. You have, like, Bullet Seed, Rock Blast, Icicle Spear, maybe Tail Slap. And then you have to think about, like, the Pokemon that actually get those moves. I don't know. I don't know, though. Maybe Bullet Seed, like this Breloom, Bullet Seed Technician, with the loaded dice, that could be kind of heat though. That could be kind of fire, but the loaded dice has to have a really high chance of giving you more likely to hit. Otherwise, this item's probably useless. I think it would need probably... let's see. I mean, what's the chances of doing one more hit? I'd probably say like 50%. This gives you like a 1.5 boost to hit. Like accuracy boost, almost. I think this could be viable. Maybe 1.3. I don't know. That's tough to say. This might not see play though. I don't think it will actually. We'll see. Alright, so the next thing, I believe. See, but also this Breloom hit 4 times. That's interesting. Well, I'll have to go on the website after this, look for more details. But alright. See, this, I read about this. People were talking about this online. Imagine having a Tyranitar, a ghost-type Tyranitar that's immune to close combat. So sick. And then Terra Blast changes type when the user has Terastallize. Okay, so this is pretty good. It basically means, like, whatever type you become, you basically get a stab hidden power with whatever you move you use, which is pretty sick. Definitely brings a lot of variation into the game. I know for like this mechanic you can only terastallize like when you're in battle. Like if you switch out you lose it. So I think it'll be pretty interesting how this plays out. I don't know the base power of this, plus like whether it's physical or special. That'd be super interesting if there was a split where like some moves were physical, some moves were special, or like, or if just all the Terra Blasts are going to be special. Definitely be interesting for sure. But also for this terastallizing thing, there have been so many memes going around that Shedinja becomes like an electric type with Wonder Guard, and then you rock like an air balloon with it, so you like you're literally invincible to everything. You have no weaknesses whatsoever. If Shedinja actually gets put in the game like that, it will be crazy, and I think it might see competitive play if that's the case. That would be so insane, but we'll see. Cool animations for all these moves too. So let's go through this. New items. Ooh, also there's some screenshots here. New items that can make battles even more exciting. Items can be held by Pokemon trigger, blah blah blah. Mirror Herb. Your opponent's stat herb boosts its own stats, but only once. That makes sense. You consume your herb when you use it. Covert Cloak. What? This hooded cloak conceals the holder, protecting it from additional effects of moves. Hold up, this was not in the video. It's definitely not in there. That's so interesting. Okay, Covert Cloak didn't show up in the video, but this hooded cloak conceals the holder, protecting it from the additional effects of moves. So this looks like an ability, right? It's an item? Oh, this looks insanely broken. This Hariyama faked out this new Pokemon, Cyclizar? Cyclizar. I think I butchered the name earlier on, but Cyclizar takes a fake out and doesn't get flinched. That is insanely broken. That's wow. I wonder what else. So you basically are eliminating, it's like sheer forcing the other opponent, but they don't get the attack boost. So like if you flamethrower, you lose the 10% chance to burn. Scald, oh, that could be a big one. Scald, Thunderbolt, Paralysis. Pretty interesting. You're also avoiding SPDEF drops for like Earth Power, all sorts of things. That's crazy. This move, this item could actually be pretty good, and I think it might get competitive play, especially for VGC. Like, you're worried about fake outs all the time. If you just put a convert cloak and now you're immune to fake outs, woo, VGC next year is gonna be crazy. Crazy. Alright, then we have loaded dice. Pokemon has most likely to hit more times. Okay, doesn't say anything about actual numbers, but see. Master using Terastallize, change your Pokemon's type and enables. The fact that you can take opponents by surprise, combining their types of different moves and abilities can open up near infinite strategic possibilities. Yeah, that's definitely true. But the only problem is like your overpowered mons are probably gonna get the most benefits from this, and the weaker mons might not. Except for Shedinja. If Shedinja gets it, fucking everything's over. We'll see. Yeah, and they're just going over what I talked about with the Steam engine. Terastallize, Blast shows. It's a normal type move. Learned by TM. Okay, that makes sense. It becomes a move the same type as its Terror type and displays immense might. At the right moment to change the flow of the battle. Interesting. When it says use at the right moment, I feel like that might mean that's a 1 PP move? That's very interesting. Air Blast. I don't know, or just like a low amount of PP, maybe like 5. Definitely interesting though. Why would it say use at the right moment? Actually, I guess that could just mean like overall, like you want to use the right move. Terra Blast inflicts damage using attack or special attack, whichever is higher for the user. Ooh, okay. Wow, that's extremely broken. Okay, yeah. This is gonna be extremely strong, especially if it's based off attack or special attack. Whew. Cyclizar. Oh shit! Oh, okay, here we go, here we go. So you can ride it? Pokemon that lives with humans. This Pokemon has lived in many households in the Pashami and has a mild position for very common sight. It appears, bro, this is just literally baby riding Koraidon. Here, Cyclizar doesn't mind being ridden because of the warmth of riding. Interesting. I wonder if this thing also runs instead of using the wheel. If you could put this on water, that would also be sick. Oh, so these aren't even character models. These are like trainers. This looks cool though. So this will be like the bike of the game. People just don't use bikes anymore. They just use living Pokemon. It's pretty sick. It's just incredibly weird how similar this looks to Koraidon and Miraidon. You know, alright, theory time. Koraidon, Miraidon. The older form, I think it's Koraidon, will be like an ancient form of this. And then Miraidon will be like a future form because they like made this turn more into like a jet slash bicycle for like going around. It's like essentially going from like a bicycle to like a supercar, and then for like Miraidon, it's like a bicycle to like, I don't know, unicycle. I don't know. That's probably a horrible example, but body optimized for running, can sprint over 70 miles per hour while carrying a human. Interesting. Alright, a new move, Shed Tail. This move might be unique to this Pokemon, which will be honestly great for the game. I think now that I think about it, this might not be an evolution to Koraidon Miraidon. This might just be a mon, like a single stage. And Shed Tail would be incredibly broken. I don't know if his stats probably aren't going to be good. This move is insanely broken though. I don't know if other Pokemon will get it, but yeah. Super broken. Ability Shed Skin. It's pretty bad. But Dragon Normal. I might pick this thing up. This looks sick. Imagine like having Koraidon or Miraidon and this. Like the whole lizard squad. Ooh. Okay. So there's a little bit more. Battle with Pokemon trainers from all over the world in the Battle Stadium. Battle Stadium featuring Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. You'll be able to use the internet to enjoy. So there's just ranked battles, casual battles, online. Yo, hold up. Online competitions? That's crazy. I wonder how that'll work. You can have. Oh, imagine you could have like your own tournament in game with your friends. Ooh, that'd be fun. That's so awesome. Casual battles, ranked battles, rental teams are back. This is so crucial. Not having to like build teams, just find one, like a rental code. So cool. This style looks cool too. 3v3. I hope there's no battle timers. Casual battles, not recorded. Ranked battles. Your rank will change. Yeah, so this is like BGC, whatever other ranked battles online. Online competitions. There are competitions in which traders can battle other entrants. Various kinds of rules in which you compete. How high you can. Oh yes, your own competitions. This would be sick. This could be awesome because you could have like Pokemon Showdown games go on in game and stuff. Especially official competitions. Imagine you could just play like you could be in like an online competition from home. That'd be insanely cool, and you could just like run your damage calcs on your computer. Rental teams, they're bringing back rental teams. And you need Nintendo Switch Online. Alright everyone, I think this is gonna be it. Yeah, I'm super excited for the game to come out. All these items look sick. That new Pokemon looks sick. Might not be good, but we'll see. I might even add it to my party, who knows. It looks pretty cool though. Hopefully you can catch it early on, and I'm super excited for this game. Also competitively, I think it's gonna be so crazy. Probably when the game comes out, I'll probably try to play with Mitchell and Soren, see what happens. And then also might play some Pokemon Showdown, because like when a new generation comes out for Pokemon Showdown, it is just insane madness because you get to see all the stats, all the new moves, and like all at once, and you just see what people are doing. Especially terastallizing on there is gonna be crazy. Alright everyone, but I appreciate whoever's watching the video. Leave a like, share, subscribe. Peace.